We're kicking your pellet appetizer game up a notch. We're making classic, cheesy, smoky, crunchy, bite-sized stuffed mushrooms. Alrighty, first things first, we already have our mushrooms basically de-stemmed, washed, and ready to go. I'm going to flip these upside down, and we're going to throw them on the smoker, which is hovering around 275 degrees for roughly 10 minutes. It starts the cooking process, eliminates some of the moisture in the mushrooms. Really quick, the idea is there's the stem. You take the stem out, carve the, I call it the gills, out of it. Kind of get in there, open the cavity up a little bit, wash them really good, save the stems, and that's what we have here. We're going to chop that up. Got a few mushrooms that didn't make the list of what to stuff, and we're going to start sauteing those up. Alrighty, to the pan, we have about a tablespoon of butter. Start melting that down. Seems like a lot of mushrooms, but trust me, the mushrooms are X amount of percent of water. Don't kill me, but I know it's like very high up there. 80+%. I can't remember. That's on a culinary test too. Point is, let's get all this cooked down. You're gonna be amazed how much this reduces down. Get the shallots in there and the jalapeno. If you notice that we did a fine dice on all this, you want as small as you can possibly do it. Don't be, stretched if you can't do it that much, but really get it fine. Quick pinch of salt, help that moisture release. And a quick pinch of pepper. Sharp cheddar, 4 ounces. See all that moisture escaping? That's all that steam coming out. Got a ways to go. On the fine grind, I don't use that often enough. We're looking at about a cup. This is one of those recipes where when I was in the grocery store, I really thought it's one of the very few times up your cheese game. The cheese is the star of the show. The mushroom just holds it. There's horseradish cheddar. I saw a chive and onion cheddar. There's smoked Goudas. There's smoked cheddars. There's so many different flavors. There's habanero cheddar. Really and truly, it's as exciting as you want to make it. But go a little bit above and beyond and just get like a better grade cheese. And as always, if you guys are following along, this recipe will be on pelletsandpits.com. Turn it down. Still cooking. Still cooking. When you tell me I've done too much. There we go, 1 cup. Mushrooms have cooked down nicely. Right at the very end, we're gonna add that garlic. To a bowl, we have the Parmesan cheese, the grated cheddar, Worcestershire sauce, some Dijon mustard, some mayonnaise, half a block of room temperature cream cheese. We're gonna start folding that in, mixing it all together. Typically you want your mushrooms to cool, but being so cold outside, all my cheeses are seasoned up, so it should work out fine. And just incorporate all those mushrooms, the garlic, into that cheese mix. One tablespoon of butter. Let that melt. We're gonna add the panko to absorb all that butter. And just let that panko absorb that butter, because that's gonna be your topping. And as easy as it sounds, you're literally just gonna take a cookie scoop, a spoon, whatever you want to. And stuff your mushrooms. Some's gonna take more cheese than others. Depends on how big your mushrooms are, obviously. All right, we have that panko, and I'm just gonna top each one of them. I actually like the panko topping, so add as little as much as you like. I want to overdo it a little bit. And we bring down the tip of the Traeger to about 250 degrees. On the smoker it goes. Let's put it up here. Looking at about an hour and a half. God, we don't get any smoke.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I took these bad boys off roughly about an hour and 20 minutes at 250. I threw them in the toaster oven just for like 3 minutes, literally just to crisp up some of that leftover panko, because I like a lot of panko. The reason it's about texture. As you can see, I've already cut into one. And spoiler alert, fantastic. What you get with that smoke flavor, mushrooms often resemble beef, steak, protein somehow, some way it absorbs it, and it is just so dang good. The addition of the Dijon mustard, the Worcestershire sauce gives you like the idea of bread, apples,
Fondue.
Fondue.
Is that my bite?
I guess. If you can name a reason to make these, absolutely do it. Remember, the recipe will be on pelletandpits.com. Game days, birthdays, holidays, any day. They're good. Those are good. Fantastic. Crab cake style. You can add like crab cakes to these. You can add a little Old Bay to this if you wanted to. Maybe a little lemon zest. And like I said, mix up your cheeses. Play around with them. They're easy to make. You can't mess them up.
You really get the smoke flavor too.
You really do.
Yeah.
I really think so. I think mushroom is one of those unique ingredients that has tons of pores, which allows that smoke and flavor to adhere. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe. Peace.
Subscribe, peace, thanks. We're ready to get inside. It's cold. These are dang good.